to another video. So I woke up this rising. I fell asleep reading from the book The Spring because somebody was pulling my energy, and I'm like, what? Why is this feeling or this energy is familiar? And so I scrolled through the book because I couldn't find mine, or I can't find mine around here for some reason. I feel like somebody's letting somebody else use it, like Peppermint or something has it. I notice who's trying to ride the coattail. It's not their journey. Is not there. This is what this like miscompartmentalization. Like I was thinking when I was taking my daughter to school that this whatever they've built with technology or AI is not of God. It's not godly. It's not. You can't be drinking from one cup and another. AI and then the original. I don't know. It's two different. This is two different things, right? So I was thinking about how they say that Jesus says, "My Father's house has many mansions," but I want to go back. I wanted to go back because okay, I was pulling my cards. I'm like, ooh, my babies. I ain't seen my cards in a minute. So I found the black cards, okay, and I feel like we're gonna use these today. And then I found these like these is like these. I call them my Freemason and something else like Illuminati cards, okay. My black and white deck. Okay. Yeah, we got devil in reverse. Somebody's not a devil. Somebody is a God. And I feel like these people are trying to do something here. We got the daughter of reconcilers, the temperance angel. Something about reconciling here or a reckoning. So the way I was looking at it, I'm like, okay, hold on. I was thinking about a couple things when I sat here because I'm like, oh, these people is doing mind control on me like right now. Like they've been trying to do mind control on me for the past two days or something like this. Because as I was sitting there reading the book, I look at the book, I look at the TV as a spring, people's brain as a spring. Springs could also be portals. It's an endless flowing something of energy. Okay. I look at our phones as a spring. You understand? So I was sitting. I'm gonna tell you exactly how it was. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to start this video up because it's like supernatural. Okay. And it's funny because the last coat of arms that I pulled up last night had a green lion. So this is like maybe lions with galactic DNA in the same bloodline or the same crest. There's another version of it with a hand coming out and cracking open the snake, or I was imagining myself breaking the snake in half, okay? But the main shield, the shield of the coat of arms had an anchor on it. And I remember really stopping at that anchor yesterday that we pulled because it was in reverse. Somebody had something bound and then they lost it. And I feel like last night they were trying to do spell work from a distance to put that back down, to anchor it back down. So the way I was reading the book, I was laying on the couch and I had my phone on the floor and I was scrolling with the phone, like with my head tilted over the thing. So when I started reading, he said, and Esther was laying there with her head doing something and she was looking at the spring or something. And then she looked up and at the left of the spring, Elijah was there. And I'm thinking, hold on, I'm laying like this right now. Like, how the fuck did this happen? Like, I just scrolled and it went all the way to the last page. And I'm like, dang, I done went to the end of the book. So I went back like to the last couple pages of the book. And that's where I started reading. But as I looked up at the screen, I also seen a certain person with this coat of arms. I seen the person. I seen his head was cocked to the left a little bit or was at the left of the screen. So I said, let me look up his coat of arms real quick. And when I found the coat of arms, I'm like, oh. And I told you somebody been saying you're mine or something. But I couldn't remember if it was like, I couldn't feel if it was like a dark Anubis, a Legba. Because I feel like one of these deities, they just like, they're mind boggled. Because I feel like people be going to these deities in my name, asking them for things. Just like they go to God or another energy, or maybe they're not going to God because they're not getting these things from God. They're getting them from other energies or lesser beings or demigods or these other, you know, more, well, what you would call ancient gods or African gods or, you know, islander god, whatever these other like Orishas and, you know, stuff like that. And I feel like it's all a part of the plan. You're going to be probably met with some of these energies or something. But I just remained to try to put my, so the next post I put up was a girl climbing up the rock because somebody trying to say, you're here, oh, this is it. And I'm like, oh, you crazy. I'm still going. And then I started thinking about the, it's the climb, right? And then a song by Miley Cyrus, which normally don't come in my feed, came on. And it's a short song, but it's kind of like what she's saying in it or something. It's almost she's saying that somebody is like, she likes this man or whatever, and he's hers or something. She only want to do it with him. So, you know, like I said, it's all this energy is about somebody trying to anchor. But I feel like this is on many people on different. They're taking advantage of some. Okay, it's going back to this movie recap that I saw about this girl that had Down syndrome. Now I don't have Down syndrome, okay, but I feel like we talk about cast down syndrome, where these so-called forces of nature or these witches and warlocks and things in the community that have been around people like me all my life, creating a false narrative of life. These fake family members, these karmics, these outsiders or whatever, or the so-called ancestors that are really just people that still living on this planet, and they're behind the scenes and they're trying to take something back, or they're trying to use all these assets together to take from God or to block God from being a part of rebuilding or this reset, right? So it's like they always gonna want me to be the odd one out. Somebody's always gonna pick anything else like a pile of shit and place them, many of them, over me, knowing the quality. This is also of that energy of a group coming in, serenading you, but at the same time they're sucking you dry. You know, or taking that whole Ye has taken my things and put the, somebody wanted to fit in with somebody, whether it's all these twins, my husband, the family, somebody is trying to do something. And it's almost like they taking advantage of somebody that it would be impossible. These people should just give it up, because it's like, even if you thought I had Down syndrome or you thought I had some type of disability, would we still be doing this? You know, would we still be doing this? Would it be, because, you know, cast down syndrome, and this, we just freestyling right now. Cast down syndrome is when those forces take a hold of one person because they know your light or they know your power or they know things about you that you don't even know. This could be everybody in the nation that took a vaccine. You understand? So every little step, like Jesus, they were trying to figure out he could say something so they can lock him up in jail. And this don't have to be a physical jail now. Because we talking about that whole book, The Spring, that is a prophecy that was going to happen right here in this same town with this same name years later. That was already past 2021. That don't mean that they ain't still working on it because they haven't been able to finish it. But it was this part, this here, where I'm at right here. I don't know if I'm going to leave a door open. Somebody may be leaving a portal open or something like this. But these are people that feel like they had the brooding vipers that John went with this time to defeat the Christ. They, you know, it's, they still don't choose. They still don't choose who lives and dies, who moves forward, who does this. They're using other tools and sacred knowledge and AI or whatever to try to get it to go whatever way they're talking. But the time is up for them to do whatever they've been doing to me, keeping me in a prison or blinded. Now, there could be a masculine energy that's attached to me that this is the same thing that he's been doing, but he's been seemingly living a life of fame and riches and things like this, whereas I have not. There's other bitches that he had at his side in the dark, possibly not in public, that have been living that life with him off of me. But I've never experienced it. And it's funny because I feel like what source is telling me, I was never supposed to have a day of lack or want. So these people working together and using even the mental of this husband, we have to understand it's not free will no more. The littlest people, you think you're the smallest thing in the world, but you might be like the strength of a mustard seed. They're using mind control to get these. Some of these girls are using mind control to get these weddings or these rings or these commitments or these offers. They're not even, they've skipped. We're talking about straight mind control. Some of these men are being mind controlled by this Mommy Watson energy to leave their homes. The president is being mind controlled by something. And I feel like the Mommy Watson energy is connected to to China. So if my Taurus was in a masquerade, and he was at some point in time behind China, but also in the White House, or in the political arena here, and everybody looked at him because he was the one that was connected to me. You understand? Behind the scenes as a ghostwriter energy. Then if they killed him, everything is mine. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, why you got me writing this stuff about contracts? I don't know nothing about these people contracts. But God was saying it's a lifetime commitment. These people think they're about to get away with. Somebody is right. They think they're getting away with judgment. But no, think they're getting away with the commitment that they already signed in blood. They already ate the grapes. They already had the harvest. They already reaped the benefits. They already something. It's time for them to serve the Christ energy. Sit the fuck down, sit back, and hope that you're chosen. You don't get to bully the Christ into being chosen, or run past the Christ and put Hebrew Israelites in places they should not be. You you know, I seen something last night with a Hebrew. They said we don't want the girl after somebody tried to exploit somebody. Somebody has exposed somebody, and you don't know it. It could be me, you, or somebody. And now they're saying we the other girl might not be attractive. We know who you talking about. You comparing me to a Mommy Wata or another bitch that may not be. We already know what you're doing. Because on my Caribbean cards, you got people that's dressed like the Hebrew Israelites, and wisdom is the card is called wisdom, but you got Hebrew Israelites there. So they want to place themselves above wisdom. They want to be God's wife. They want to be, you know what I'm saying? So this got something to do with this fruity shit as well. They want to be penetrated and be the wife of God. But I notice all the times when I pull them cards, that card always come in reverse. So I heard them saying, we don't want the one that's in there in a man's face or talking. Well, you motherfuckers need to hear what I got to say, and you go here. Because don't try to compare me with no other person, first of all, on this planet. No other bitch likewise. Because I'm the motherfucker that came to bring the pain. You understand? I don't give a fuck I don't care if you was there every single time I slept with any motherfucking body I slept with in my life. You not the one to bring the pain. I'm the motherfucker to bring the pain. So don't this my journey. You just own it, or you blocking my fucking pathway or something. You know, and that's why motherfuckers about to start getting eliminated. You don't run this. You ain't gonna run me. You're not running no more circles around me. That shit is over. The motherfuckers sitting in them spaceships and shit like this that hope to see my downfall too, when they should have been doing more things to help me, or like Jupiter ascending, the motherfucker should have been came and took me somewhere to go through some kind of journey to get some paperwork or some shit done so I can get the keys to the motherfucking earth. You motherfuckers, you know what your job is. I don't know. They went and scooped up everything and every other piece of shit in the world and placed them, upgraded them, gave them something. What the fuck is wrong with your hands and your feet and your brain when it come to me? It's a command, motherfucker. I don't have, and I'm the motherfucker that don't have to ask. I'm the one. That's what I'm saying. I've already given you life, motherfucker, in the pursuit of fucking happiness, and sat back and allowed you to, and was happy for your motherfucking ass to have it when I didn't have shit. So I mean, if it matches with everything I've been posting within the past couple days. Now, the world may have a whole nother, and that's why I'm saying Satan deceived the whole world. It didn't just say Satan deceived the world. Now, if we want to say the world card is just that woman in the middle, okay. But to go around and say he did it to the whole world, and we talking about them four beasts that's on the four corners of Ezekiel's wheel or the wheel of fortune? No, he fooled y'all. They had to try to mind control me. They mind controlled me and brainwashed me. So who grew up thinking I was just a regular motherfucking citizen. I knew I was somebody to me, but I didn't think I was nobody to nobody else. But my family realized that might not be the case either. But it's something about trying to break somebody's soul, spirit, or make them. I don't know what this is. But I feel like one of these deities that usually get some people, they not getting it with me. So we got this Anubis energy here with this Four of Pentacles, King David. Somebody, this motherfucker got somebody else sitting on his lap right now. Somebody was supposed to be preserved or created by me or for only me. I'm seeing somebody creating. I'm seeing me standing with God creating a motherfucker. And he dancing around here with everybody else and trying to put in front on me. Like, it's something like this. Somebody might be trying to fight death or something here. They didn't want to live forever and now they do, or somebody it could be like this priestlyhood type of person that wasn't sleeping around that much or something, but now they got somebody on their lap. Now this could be me in the ether or something like this. I don't know what the fuck these people are doing. I don't know. Everybody, all these people on this committee or something, because that's what this thing was about. All these men were trying to dictate what Esther was going to do with her life. All these doctors and therapists and pastors and her father and her father's friends, they were keeping her isolated because of her gifts. Her father didn't want her doing her scrying and her way of seeing things. But these men were, it just seemed like an abusive measure. And when Elijah came, it seemed like a glitch of help. Because I was like, oh, I was hearing that part when she said, oh, I'm sorry, I did that or whatever. But, you know, I was tired of being the one that's mocked or laughed at or left to the side. I wanted to feel like I was a part of something. So I don't know. I mean, because I'm just thinking there could be something even, I noticed that somebody's trying to put a lot of images of like girl fights on like love and hip hop and stuff in my feed, right? Or drama. And it made me think about the other day, because I was listening to this song. It was like something like, I don't know, Smooth Criminal. And then after that, after this altercation between me and Taurus happened, then it was like, it's an Oriental job. So something had me, you know, I'm usually pretty calm, but something had me jump out of my element. Realizing that I seen a flash of somebody in my house doing something to me, or I seen a flash like, even that dream when I had went into that hospital room. And it's funny that we read something that had that in there. And I feel like this book is going to say the same thing. And somebody was trying to put a shot in my hand or something, or draw blood from my hand. And it's almost like what happened during that altercation was so out of character for me. But it was the last straw. It's like all of the shit, all of the stuff that I know that, you know, whether it's Taurus or his clone is doing, the invasion of my house, the uncomforting feeling, you know, people know it's factually going on. This is nothing that's being made up here. And I feel like when I found out that something was missing, because I was already pissed off because my cricket machine is missing. And then I got pissed off because I thought that after that flood, I thought my KitchenAid mixer was missing. And then it just all this like, you've been having somebody, or you know about these motherfuckers coming up in this house. It just was something like this. And, you know, I lashed out at him. Right? And something else happened. But it ain't none of your business, but you probably already heard the shit. And, you know, I'm even seeing Four of Pentacles, like it's been 4 days since we had a real conversation. Because he trying to be like in his little feminine energy. You know, like I got to go buy him some flowers or something and say sorry. You know, I almost wanted, I'm telling y'all, on way back from, and it's not even to kiss nobody ass. It's just, I don't know why I was thinking this. I was like, I think I'm going to go buy him some flowers. You know, I feel like somebody's trying to manipulate a scenario or make me the man with no power that a man would have. After cutting somebody off from being able to make their own money or have growth in what they're doing, or after that's like them cutting Jesus off from going around healing, from speaking his word and everything like this, or somebody else from going around being a motivational speaker and making their money. You know, somebody's trying to, even if you're a feminine, you're in your masculine energy, they're allowing very delicate feminines to go around here and act like boss men. But my punishment for being very direct, very straightforward, most times what somebody could look at as being truthful. I'm not no fucking liar. Right? And It's something about somebody trying to break somebody down to be feminine, but that's foolish. Oh, you got to talk soft and talk to people like you need them or something, and then they'll help you. No, you should just want to help somebody because you want to help them. Why are you trying to change me? Why is a nation of people trying to look at me with all eyes on me and change me? There's something wrong with this. There's something wrong with this. And I woke up, my first post is, I am who I say I am. I am who I am. So I don't know. Somebody could be trying to threaten somebody with death or something, but you're the son of David. I haven't even fucking finished my journey here. Um, I don't know. It's like, and I feel like the only reason why they're doing this is because I'm a female having to stand in my power and fight against a nation that I came to heal. You, I just don't know. But everybody say, well, look at this person. They doing better than you. They dress better than you. They got a better car than you. They got a job. They got money. But I know what you're doing to restrict me for no reason because I am who I am. Yeah, you could point at anybody. I'm not concerned about them people. I'm talking about my journey. I stick to what I'm supposed to do and what Source got me do to deliver to the people. I'm not trying to compete with them people. Why are you even bringing up them people to me in the first place? I don't. And that's another thing that I learned to not do with my children because I didn't like when people did that with me. So with my children, I remember to look in one of my daughter's eyes when I said, well, this person do like this or whatever. I seen her eyes and I remember how I used to feel when somebody did. So that's something that nobody can sit here and say that I did to my children. I made sure as much as possible not to do that and not to let Taurus do that shit to my children because they're individuals. They have individual needs, attitudes. Somebody might have had to, when they were little, somebody could have had to get spankings on their hand, and some people just straighten their ass up and they didn't have to get them. And then that child might have felt like, well, I always got whoopings, but they didn't. But your demeanor was different. You got spanked on the hand more. First of all, you was the first one. You didn't have nobody else to look to see, well, damn, that person don't act like this after she tell them no or whatever this is. You can't, every child is not the same. One child might steal, you might say no cookies. And that's how my daughter burned her hand one time on a pot pie at Taurus's mom's house. Some child, you could look at them and say, and then they'll just say, okay, and they walk away. And some children will still be, you say it's hot, don't touch that, and they'll be like, well, let me see. I don't know. I don't believe what you're saying. Let me see. It's something about, like I said, this oldest daughter was something about she had to burn herself. For the rest of her life, she still had that energy. It wasn't about fire. I'm not saying she was burning herself. I'm just saying she had to. She had to go all the way into the motherfucking cement, the quicksand, till it just one little piece of hair sticking up out of the thing. She had to go in the shit. There's nothing wrong with that because I feel like it could have built up a different character in her. She had to go all the way into the cement, into just a little piece of hair. And you're like, it's impossible. We won't be able to get her out of this with this little strand of hair. This strand of hair, as soon as we pull this hair, it's going to pop. The rest of her body is under this fucking quicksand. You know how impossible that would be? And so again, that's that thing too, because I feel like somebody could have harbored some of these children and they may be listening to some of their stories, but they're only getting one side of it, or they just getting the worst aspect of it. You understand? Just like one of my daughters, she would be good. She was Miss Goody Two Shoes. She kept everything clean. She didn't want to be loud. And we be having the music up when we pull up to the school. She want to turn it down. She just don't like no attention on her. She didn't like no attention on her. She kept her part of the room clean all the time. She just was like this goody, but I always could tell she had a little darkness in her. And I think one day we was on our way to Wisconsin Dells, and everybody had their backpacks packed up with their little stuff that they was gonna take and everything. And she got mad at her twin sister, which normally don't do nothing to nobody. She was like the little runt, the little, quiet one that keep to herself. She liked her little stuffed animals or whatever, and that was just it. And I don't know what the fuck they was arguing about or what happened. And I think there was like 6 or 7 or something like this. And she took a pen and a pencil or whatever she had, and she hauled off and stabbed her in the leg. And I'm like, what? Why did you? Why is this? Like, that's just out of your character. And then she would be upset with me because she had to get in trouble or something taken or spanked or popped or something for it. It's something like that. But you didn't have to. It was like those kind of things. One time she got mad or whatever when she was 12. She was going through something, and a pineapple was on the table with a knife, and she was like chopping the pine all wild or something with the knife. I'm like, girl, like we went through it with her for like a year, and I feel like it was some type of possession or something over her. Okay, she reminded me a lot back then of Zendaya. So even when I was reading that part yesterday about the going and planting this one like the willow, it reminded me of Zendaya. Even that movie Euphoria or whatever something that she did, it's almost like she's saying you left me or something like that. It's almost like because I was thinking about this girl Jen or Jenna, or that name came up, and that was the one house that I let her spend a night at, because I didn't let my children spend the night at people's house. It was the one house I let her spend a night with. And it's so funny because when I went to the other girl's house, she lived with her twin sister went to go just stay at one of her friends. She didn't want to spend the night. She liked to be at her house, in her room, on her bed. Anyway, so her grandma was like, "Oh, you let her go over there? They're swingers and all this." And I'm like, I didn't know all, oh, okay, well, it's good to know these things. Yeah, that house is whatever. But I always wondered, there's something, I don't know, I always wonder, this fentanyl energy, I always wonder, I always wonder. I just do. But yeah, so I don't know. I really don't. Because, if a bunch of people hate you or their mission is to tear you down, they're going to be embraced. If somebody say, I can't stand them color shoes Shalonda had on today. Oh, come over here with us. Oh, you don't like her shoes? It's this. It's this. So, and everybody is not, I don't care what you say. It may be a small amount of people that's going through some type of alternative manipulation in their life, but nobody's going to be going through what Jesus or the Christ energy is going through. Nobody. So nobody can even talk about it. Nobody can contest. The only person this person really could go to is God. I don't want your fucking advice that much. It's nice to hear sometimes, but you don't know what you're talking about. There's a whole bunch of people thinking because everybody talking about something that they don't know nothing about. And you'll never know nothing about it. Because you'll all be dead by the time whatever this is that I'm supposed to complete is over. This group, we will probably won't even be here no more. So this could be something that's being laid out. I was supposed to be all the way in it, but somebody's trying to stretch it out so that it can go to the next generation, because somebody knows the work or what I've been through or what I've gone through or what I'm doing, and they just don't want to see me up there. So yeah, mentally, we seen you high, but we don't want to see that match up with the physical. We don't want to place you in the oval or on a throne, or we knew that, and we knew you were supposed to have special training for the last 30 years to make sure but instead we killed you. That's where that 13 and death came out the other day. We killed you off from being a person back then. We just been playing with you to make you think that it's a chance that you can win back your part. And we feel like, no, but I feel like you in the wrong and you're not higher than me. So all you just trying to sit yourself in these councils on high and try to think that you judging me and flipping the world card upside down so you could look between her legs or get between them. No. Because we talked about this last year, that I picked up on a group of Israelites or people that was at least calling themselves that. And they was the people that was doing this astral projection rape shit with these women. They was the ones that introduced this. I feel like they used the fact that some of us were using cards, and they didn't know that the cards, like I said, the Taurus and the tarot and the tarot, they didn't know that part. They thought they could just say, oh, look at these vagabonds or these gypsies. Oh, they cursed people. Oh, we can do whatever we want to do to them. No. You know, while people running forward, getting money and all this, I'm already in an advanced fucking society. While you in your 5D, I'm already some fucking where else that's probably in another world somewhere. You know, I'm just trying to say, and I don't have to sit here and talk like I went to college for 70 years to get you to understand something. A lot of stuff, I just don't want to say stuff all day. A lot of stuff is being blocked from even me right now. I ain't concerned about carrying on. I just feel like there's going to be a gap between something to help this earth, between me getting there to wherever the fuck that God is going to place me after this, or what, because it's not going to be over for me. I don't think. It's what I've been shown. Patience in something is key. Virtue is key. And I feel like that's why somebody wants somebody not to be a virtuous person. You're dead wrong. It's what it is. Excuse me. Because these people, it's silly because they feeling like if they take something from somebody material or physical or something that but you already know that it really don't matter. So why are you doing that? And I say any of these women that's watching this, observing this study, and you want that man after you see the treatment or the low key shit, you have problems. You have problems. And somebody could say, well, you have a problem. No, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I'm right. If you want to drag it out, I'm guessing Source got me being the on the hook or something like this or whatever to drag this shit out until what these people get in alignment and do what the fuck they supposed to do, because this is something that's supposed to be. It's not me asking too much. It's what these people came here to do. So why are you refusing to do it? You signed up to come do or be of service. You benefited most of my life off of this energy in order to have something for yourself. This is your debt. This is your debt, and it was free. It could have been even freed and cleared at one time, but these people decided to come back into somebody and try to act like they weren't still and do it some kind of way so that you don't get the recognition, or you don't get, or that I don't get puffed up, or start showing signs of inflation, which really is just talking about a puffing up of a person. So a person can, they would say cockiness or boldness or, elevated or floating or feeling yourself or something like that. So they want to make sure everything around somebody is not going to let you feel yourself. You're going to have to look at people feeling themselves, but nothing around you is going to have you. Even if you're feeling yourself on the inside, you already floating. They want to make sure that everything else is, I'm hearing anti-gravity. I don't know. Okay. They want to make sure that everything else is floating away from you all the times or something like that. Like I sleep on my couch. It's like a protective thing for me. I don't know. It's like a protective thing. And like I said, Taurus snore and he got fans and he got his room locked, and I can't sleep like that knowing my daughter is in the next room, and if somebody come in here, I won't be able to hear. So I have a thing where I sleep here. And you know, today when I woke up and I went on Instagram, the first thing I was seeing on Facebook and Instagram was a big, giant, beautiful French provincial bed with like satin and it's like it's like that's the first thing I'm like, ooh, oh, that's such a pretty bed. Ooh, it looks so big. It would be nice to sleep on that bed. You know, but once you know, you know. Okay, so we just went on a little bit of ramble there, okay? But I mean, I hope y'all getting where I'm coming from, okay? I hope y'all getting where I'm coming from, all right? Like this is like a collage or a scrapbook. So, the best way to keep up with it, like I said, is, the post that I put on Facebook. Sometimes I didn't even say the shit yet. I put it up and it's going to come out later on in the readings. Or sometimes I did the reading and then later on a message come out. So I don't know. This is just what I do over here. Okay. So yeah. This could be also a battle between the light and the dark or something like this. Okay. And I don't know, I'm getting reconciled. But if it's the reconciled, that would be something different. Reconcilers would be something, and reconcile. And I like how she's got this brew cup in front of her, or this cauldron or something here. So I know many things are going into this, many elements are going into whatever this is. But I feel like somebody's trying to confuse somebody as what the elements are. Some of these elements are not the elements. They can't be the elements. Some of these are not the elements. Somebody wants to use their elements and get me to brew something up. I'm not falling for that, because those are not the elephants. The elephants. Those are, well, yeah, they're probably not the elephants or the elements. Somebody might be also trying to get rid of people that have these memories because they don't want to be judged. Somebody is going around trying to brainwash or take out memories of certain people and also dump their data in other people's energy. I don't know. And I feel like this is some type of judgment that these people are running away from. It's almost like we're in a garden and I'm God and I'm like, Adam, why are you hiding? You bit that fruit, didn't you? Adam, what the fuck is you doing? It's 3 years. I've been calling you since 3 years ago. Where are you at? And so somebody feel like they got the upper hand because they can weasel around. But they're just tainting the whole nation and the whole world while they're doing that. Because little things are happening around me. Yes, I know my spouse is purposely not buying a fridge full of groceries to make me look some way or make him look some way or make me look like a beggar or poor or lazy and I don't want to go out there and get no work. But these motherfuckers owe me. It's about 1,000 of more motherfuckers that should be sending payments to my motherfucking bank account today. You understand what I'm saying? So anything I'm getting in the source energy is this hanging of me on that cross from this family. Rather, it's them people that I can go knock on their door right now and say, hey, and I asked already, is y'all doing this or whatever? Oh, no, 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 no. So, okay, all I can do is take your word. Okay, so is it the motherfuckers behind you? I'll probably never get that answer. Is it your clones or your clones that was exalted as celebrities and placed in foster families? Foster families, right? So that nobody would really, so somebody's dad might be with somebody else and they acting like that's the family when really I know who your seed is. I know that's your mama clone. I know that such and such mama that's one of my twin flames or one of my soulmates. I know that's your mama. That's a version of your mama. Those are the ones that left here in the 90s and got rich or took something from me and did something and brought a lot of people up in the industry. I know that. I know that the ones that sitting here are just watchers still. I know that. God would not be still hiding this or trying to manipulate or not facing it or not speaking it or something. Man, you can't fool me. Somebody want me to be like, ooh, you about to overstep. You going to overstep God in a minute. No, 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 no. You doing that every time you trying to play in my motherfucking face. Yeah. Yeah. You doing that every time you trying to play in my face. Yeah, so there's something about this here. This could be also life after death or something like this. I don't know. Like that Biggie energy or something. Okay. I don't know. There's something about well, I'm gonna use one version of their names. I won't use the uncle's celebrity name. We'll just call him Aaron. That's his name. So I don't know why I'm seeing something. Like I'm seeing cross references here. Faith. Something about not having faith alone. So yeah. Life after death. This is giving me that Biggie energy. Even these cards is inspired. I don't know. I'm thinking about that album cover. So again, who would have known that it's my cards that's inspired by so many things. So at one point in time, these people, whether I knew it or not, they may have been paying homage or something like this. They didn't want me to see it. This is like people saying that's your queen, but you never got to see these people. They didn't show it directly to you. They was giving it to everybody else or something like this. You know, it's like somebody being on stage bowing down. That person, you at home, I'm at home watching. I'm just thinking that person just bowing down because this is what they do after they whatever. And they doing it to everybody else too. You see what I'm saying? I'm hearing something about at somebody's feet. Somebody, I don't know. I don't know. And I'm feeling like even if they did like do something here, it was something for me not to remember or not to have the remembrance of or something. Now, these people that's jealous of me that have been trying to trample over me and take my spot, they could have been able to see this. I don't know. I could go to bed every night and motherfucking spaceship could pick me up and take me and do something. I don't know. I'm just trying to tell you what the best way that I can explain it. So all these other people could be tapped in and watching this shit like some Katniss and that fake shit on Mockingjay. You know, that's the only time I could have experienced some type of fun or luxury in my life. You know, I don't know. This is the energy that I'm picking up, y'all. But people are trying to count that as my reign. And it's almost like Daenerys saying, no, my shit just began. Despite what y'all thought you was doing or whatever the fuck this is. It's like, yeah, it's like Olivia when she's saying like, we just need to tell the truth of what's been going on or something like this. But of course, even if I would be, my mental is of this Olivia Pope. And this Mommy Watcher been in my head using my mental, presenting it to these people like she me. It's something weird like this. Because the whole book about the spring is about them using mind control, attaching themselves to her mental. And so I feel like in that book it's saying, good, well, I might have to go to jail. Somebody might be trying to tell me that they might have to go to jail. Or somebody is trying to flip the script and make me have to be somebody to go to jail for something I don't even know nothing about. All right. This could be also a mental prison. Somebody could be trying to make up a mental prison so they can get back in my energy. I don't know. But I was hearing, what I was reading in that book is it stopped me in my tracks when he said, now you can be yourself. Because a lot of times I'm not doing nothing that day. Do you know how disgusting that feels? It's like mental rape. That every creative thing, somebody is keeping you trapped, not with physical chains, but everybody's putting that energy on doing this to you. And they're squeezing you and trying to take out every good idea, everything that's talented about you and take it and put in this. So at one point in time, you know, or if you breathe wrong and you live with an abusive parent, every time you breathe heavy or something like this in your sleep or you fall asleep, sometimes I snort. Sometimes when I fall asleep, it's like, or something like that. I can hear it when I'm about to doze off. Okay. And so could you imagine somebody beating me every time I do that? You know, you're not going to want to do it anymore. I'm like, God, don't even give me no more creative things until I get my feet firmly planted and I'm 100%, you know, comfortable again in my home. You know, you take that away from a woman when you bring that, but we don't have to explain that because the scientists that did this shit and that's doing this study, they already did this study and they already know this, especially with a Taurus. They already know this. That's why they're doing it. See, these people don't want somebody that don't have these high-end college to put down. Even if somebody had my sister get this degree in therapy or something so that she could go in court and lie on me and try to say, well, she shows these, but she ain't even seen me. If this her clone in more than 20 or 30 years, if it's her 5 years or something, we probably seen each other once or twice. You know what I'm saying? So if they did this, they don't want me to outshine these people that they gave all this, they paid all this money for this education. And what I'm saying, you can't find it in these books. Oh no. I've been up in this church, in this pulpit, or whatever the fuck it's called, all this time, which makes me think, what pulpit? You see? Shit like that. That just makes sense already when it just came out your mouth. So, oh my goodness. Oh, we got to shut this person up. We don't need nobody else questioning. No, we done already lost so many people in the church. Oh no. So somebody's getting bullied by pastors and shit like this too. Some people, now I can put other people in here because some people have the message, whether they got it from me or they got their own messages coming in. They might get attacked for what they're saying, but not who they are. That's a difference. And it's not even a physical disability that people are going to look at you and make you give you funny stares when you go out to. No, this is people that's trying to get inside of you to get this. That's a very concerning thing. Fear is not something that I hold yet. I mean, or I haven't been in it in a long time. So, concern is a thing. And it's just like anybody else that will go through something. There's a special place in hell for these people, first of all. And there's a special place for me. And I'm not, it says, there was some quote that came out on my feed talking about stop being a beggar or don't nobody owe. No, you motherfuckers owe me something for real. They may don't owe you nothing, but they don't put me and you in the same fucking category. No, they owe me something. I know God showed it to me. So you could stop whatever you're trying to do or whatever this is. I don't know where everybody's going with this, but it is what it is. We got the hermit. Okay. We got Magus of the voice of light. Okay. So there might be a hermit that could even be even that, that can even be shamed here about what has gone on. Because people say that this is the god of the tarot, right? But again, I'm the one that's being ridiculed, possibly this masculine or something. And some other people could be being dragged or being exploited. That's why I'm saying these are things that many people could go. But like I said, it's not about who you are, though. It's who somebody is. And you're the only one that is really who you are or what you are. That, and on top of these other things, why people are treating somebody like this. It's not what you did. It's not what you said. They'll make it about that every day, but that's not what it's really about. So this man might have touched on this serpent. Somebody could be calling me the serpent or you the serpent, but I feel like this is this other serpent that this man is been bit, or there's some sonar, something's coming down from this fake sun, which could be doing something. This could be mind control to make somebody sucks. Listen, okay, we'll stop. Somebody could be trying to say, let me do this, and he don't want to. I mean, it almost looked like he on the toilet with his pants down, trying to pull him back up. Look, somebody could be shamed. Somebody could have made somebody, that's been celibate for a amount of time, or only with one partner for a amount of time. Somebody could have made that person have a sexual intercourse or something here with somebody. Somebody could be shamed, or somebody could have found out that somebody was a transgender right before or right after something happened here. We got a King of Pentacles, and somebody lost everything from whatever this is here. I'm hearing that never say that I love you, just always in my heart. But somebody's lying. This is in the heart and it's in reverse. Where they get off telling you that I'm not the one for you. He looked like Tevin Campbell remind me of that boy. Now matter of fact, the skin tone is different though. Okay? But he's also remind me of the one dude off Wakanda. Michael, y'all know. Like, I feel like even some of these celebrities, they sit back and wait for me to say their name, and they just sue me, or they go to my money tree that I don't know where they're hiding it, and they just, today I was listening to her listen to Pandora, and one of my songs came on. That means she owed me some money. This, I swear to God, y'all, this is not the first time. This is not the first time that I picked up on this. Dang, I put those 3 cards away. It was something about those 3 cards. Man, I did. We supposed to talk about them 3 dang on cards. And I put them away. Let's see. We'll just get one little roll out here. And then we'll go into the biblical. Okay? Something keeps telling me that I'm gonna order a new ring light today. Hopefully. Or maybe I'll see if they have one at the store. But it's kind of like one that kind of clamps on the front of the desk, and then it projects down so you guys can see the cards. Because something keeps telling me I need to go back to doing my kaleidoscope. And we'll just keep it like that. Reads. Something about that David card keep making me think I need to go back to doing those type of reads. So we have the Lord of Pleasure. I was about to say maybe I could ask Taurus to make something, but he ain't gonna make it for me. And I feel like, again, this apology that he's waiting for, when I said my fault, I'm sorry that day, right? Well, maybe I didn't say like totally like that. My bad, or, you know, I didn't mean it or something like this. But this is some type of public humiliation ritual or something, right? So again, somebody can sit there and try. You could see somebody sitting there trying to be funny and trying to starve out their wife and child, but something like this happens, and somebody, you know, and that's just the thing. Okay, it's something about somebody like, well, you have to take accountability now, Johnny. Get the fuck out my face. I'm ready to tell God to burn this bitch down. Like, what are you doing? The Lord of Pleasure in reverse, 6 of Cups. All right. So somebody might not be a Lord of Pleasure. Somebody could be a Lord of Pain or darkness. They could be doing mind control. If it's not working on me, they're trying to work on this Taurus to be to either leave or be really nasty to me for I can leave, or I don't know. There's something about this soil here as well. Okay. The daughter of flaming swords. So this could be a daughter that's sending flaming swords out. Fortitude. This could be somebody messing. I'm seeing fort, man down. So somebody could be trying to knock, you know, this knock your stability off or something like this. Okay. I was watching a clip about this lion that, you know, because I was like, I'm hearing that part on there's a stranger in my house, and she say, when she say, or is the stranger me? She was saying, you don't do this and you don't do that, and he used to do this. I know you can't be him, but she was like, or is the stranger really me? You get it? So like I said, somebody could have already been taken. It could be just enough of you left to just be a somewhat lump on a log, you know. Somebody likes doing this here with somebody's energy here. The river flows in you. Somebody could even be trying to take something out of someone or something like this. I don't know. Somebody's trying to reverse some roles, or somebody might be emptying out some cups or something like this. But I feel like this daughter of fortitude, somebody could be a killer of lions here. A man eater or something like this. I don't know what this death is. Okay. We went from Anubis to this grandmother tree or something like this with these stars in her chest. Okay. The Chariot. Okay. Lord of the triumph of light. Okay. There could be a Cancer here. It's like somebody is supposed to be somebody that has firsthand communication with angels. It's supposed to be clear. Messages from angels and other entities are supposed to be clear. But they have gave just juice to everybody in the world to make them clear to them and not make them clear to whoever is supposed to be going on this journey. Therefore, it seems like you're a rebellious or unruly child. You just won't listen. I give up. I don't want to deal with this no more. This is what somebody could also blocked out communication with a higher realm or a higher spirit, or actually with God. Somebody could have built a firmament around somebody to hide them from God. And these could be some mad scientists just trying to cut away at me so that whatever they done to me, you know, cannot be revealed. If God is saying, send me my child. I thought my child was gone, or y'all said this. And they're like, well, You know, it's something that they're doing here to make it like I'm a bad person that God just don't need to waste their time with, or this higher being, or whatever this is. Maybe it's my fleet of fucking spaceships and they all just sitting back drinking space beers and shit and playing Space Jam ball, and all these other fleets is around here fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying? No, your daughter this, man, she's still a hoe, remember? Or something like this, which I've never been in my own eyes. And that's the only motherfucking eyes that matter. All right? So we got Lord of Loss of Pleasure is in reverse, okay? But we got, like, remember I said I came to bring the pain? Somebody's trying to reverse that. But somebody is still about to get justice here. They could have tried to put one of my eyes out, or somebody's eye could be out, but they're still going to get this justice here. All right? Or somebody going to be able to bring some, and I'm not going to go detail because I feel like this person is a wish-washy person. Or that's what society wants me to think. That's the visuals that I've gotten of this person. I'm just looking at something, the way that I put something on a picture the other day is kind of matching up with this here, okay? This one eye symbolism or whatever. All right, so let's see what is being talked about here, okay? But look, here, let's look at this, because look, here we go with this mother here. All right? Look, the allegory of the vine branch. Look at this. It says, your mother was like a vine planted by the water, fruitful and branchy was she. Now, there's missing words here. Okay? I'm wondering if that's true. It's like these people are afraid of good. They're so, you know, or they're the people that was whoring out their energy or something because of something. I don't know, man. Even somebody's mom could have been using their energy with these people to make it seem like she was somebody so they can remember her or be attached to her and never look at the child or anybody that comes after this person. But they've been using the energy of this child the whole time. It's something else like this, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. Somebody's trying to manipulate something. There's the Ace of Wands in reverse with the vine around it. This could be a snake, or this could be somebody else's mama or anybody mama. But I don't know, y'all. I feel like this is very specific with this card right here. All right? Because there's a little child or there's somebody in here. This could also be inner alchemy. Maybe something about somebody's source of blood when you're pregnant, or the source of whatever, you know, how different antibodies and cells and hormones and stuff when you get pregnant. It could be something about that. Because I'm keep hearing keep them bound and keep them pregnant, or barefoot and pregnant. Okay? It says because of the abundant water, okay? One strong branch she put out as a royal scepter, okay? But I feel like this is not true. Look at that. A royal scepter don't have the vine wrapped around it. The vine is the army of the devil. You're not going to lift that energy up over Christ. It just is not going to be happening in this world. So somebody is trying, yeah, so you could steal something here from this King of Pentacles even. Whoever this is that wanted to take away somebody's pleasure. This is Kundalini energy or something right here. We got a Scorpio in reverse. This person about to be crying. Okay? One strong branch that she put out is a royal scepter. I don't believe that. I feel like this is a branch, or one branch of government, or this could be, like I said, this could be me, this lonely child here. Hey there, lonely girl that's being in this cage. It's like a kid is sitting on this branch here. A child is sitting here. A dark child is sitting in the middle of here on this branch. I keep hearing Adam or Atom. And you see her hand right here? It's like a branch or something is in her hand here too. This could even be me, and this could be one of my daughters. I don't know. It's something like this, okay? They could be trying to she put out as a royal scepter. Okay, one strong branch she put out as a royal scepter. I don't know why this make me think about a branch of people, branch of government, even this here, okay? But they look like a branch in front of her face, but I feel like this could be somebody could have. I feel like somebody's lying. They could have been trying to give this to this Aquarius sister, and this is not the heir. This is, like I said, I feel like they swapped out my daughter with my sister in a certain person's child. This is not this bloodline. This is not it. I'm hearing that dark child say my name, somebody, that's not it either. These people are not it. This people is not it. They're not. Stately was her height amid the dense foliage. Notably tall was she with her many clusters. Okay? It says, but she was torn up in fury and flung into the ground. The east wind withered her up. Her fruit was torn off. Okay? Queen of Swords. Somebody is standing their ground against these people here. Fire devoured it. So now she's planted in the desert. This could be also Methuselah or something, or some kind of, I don't know, something like this here. Okay? In a land dry and parched. Okay? So I don't know. This could be them trying to, because I even realized that my lips were really dry today. So I don't know if anybody was taking me to go look at somebody in the desert, okay? Or if somebody is trying to say that I'm a desert. Do you understand? But I feel like whoever this is not victorious with whatever they're trying to manipulate here. Okay? Somebody celebrated too soon. 6 of Wands. Somebody is not going to be victorious with this here. Somebody is the temperance angel bringing it. I'm telling you. Somebody is this energy and somebody's trying to wear this tattoo here. Okay? This could even be this energy that I'm picking. I'm hearing Danny boy. This could be some kind of India energy or something. I told you that these people took and tried to create these clones for these friends of mine and stuff in all different. So it's all in me. So what they did was made 7. They went to India and made my spouse. They went to China and made my spouse. They went here. You understand? My best friend. They went to India and made a version of him. They went to UK and made Adele. They went to, do you understand what I'm saying? This is what they did here. But somebody is, you see how somebody got to be so obvious with this Cancer or this 69 or this vine around their arm? How this is so obvious, like, ooh, look at this one thing that I got, this tattoo right here. And really, somebody is trying to, and they got their poker face on, because this is even making me think about that black dress that Adele wore. This is not the case. This is not the case. The scepter shall not leave Judah, or something like this. And what they say, until Selah come, but Selah ain't here. I know. If you're trying to say Selah is a baby, she ain't here. If you saying I'm Selah, then now we clear. You understand what I'm saying? This is something that's not, somebody is the temperance, the alchemical child, plus it's all in them, all 12 strands or whatever the fuck this is. And they are the person that's carrying the scepter. So what are we waiting for? Like, somebody is trying to manipulate something very heavily here. They're mad because I can take, I have things that's valuable or cherishing to me. I would like to have all the things that I have for craft. I would like to one day have a barn or a storage. I would like to have a she shed outside my backyard in a field with some long fucking flowing grass or something. So I can run out there barefoot to my damn thing and do crafts or whatever whenever I want to. But somebody is trying to make me make the decision about Like these are people that's holding on to old ass souls and spell work and stuff like this. And somebody worried about me wanting to be having to, if I have to go somewhere or live in a house that I inherited because I want to take at least my things, the furniture and shit, actually I can get new. But there's some things that I have that's of value to me when it comes to me creating. And somebody is trying to like make me feel bad about something, like I'm attached to the shit for my dear life. Of course, if the house was burning, I'm not about to run down there and try to save the shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, I don't think it's fair. I think somebody like, well, we need to make this hard as possible. What she think? She gonna be able to make this transaction and she can take what she want or do what she want, or what she think? We supposed to get a U-Haul truck and take her over here and tell her where the house is, who left it for? Yes, motherfucker. I'm telling you, somebody is telling me that's what you were supposed to do. And you know it. Some emperor is about to lose their standing here because they didn't give this person justice. They know why. And somebody don't care because they feel like they done bought up the bar or bought up these drinks or whatever, but this person is still sitting there by themselves. Somebody don't care. They just main thing is making sure that this person is not protected, or they don't want you to be able to fight back. This is somebody that'll try to block your channel so you can't say something that might save your life or the life of many people. You know, this could be somebody that sit on one of these balls all day in their office, bouncing around and shit, one of them exercise balls. They're always watching, sitting on this thing, rolling around or on their chair or something, looking at you and looking at me in a fucking computer screen, but investing in everything else in the world. This motherfucker about to get a tower. With this daughter or this sister or whoever this is too. And somebody's grandmother or something, or mother, or a mother figure was holding back something here. With this Knight of Pentacles energy here. There was also blocking forward movement or somebody getting a ride or some type of assistance here. This is somebody that knows you in danger, that, again, a very fruitful womb or God's most precious or something. If God is turned away or on a mission or shit, say somebody is a space god or something. They're not here. Somebody is trying to use these times to make sure abuse or irreversible things can happen to somebody. And you a dirty motherfucker to the sun. You some nasty motherfuckers. I can't stand you. I can't. This is somebody that will see their daughter happy with a man and bring in 3 other women to sleep with him, and then watch him slowly put these women on the wall above her daughter, and she's sleeping on a fucking cot on the floor. You know, and somebody's grateful for whatever they got, of course, you know, but it's like, whoa, wow, wow. This is the crafty counsel here to make somebody look bummy or something, or make somebody look like they can't, or somebody don't owe them. I'm telling you, somebody's waiting for somebody to lose their standing because that's the point where these people are going to strike and kill. It ain't no, you got to let go of something. God said, no, God ain't told me that. I don't know when he told you that, because I know that these people that's plugged into this energy, that is not of God. You need to go ahead and make another vaccine and start the fuck over or something, because this shit ain't it. We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody is not in that caring energy anymore. And that's what's about to bring this tower to these people here. Okay? Somebody could be frantic here. A hermit energy that was this could be like somebody that's Japanese, or somebody that's more, you know, we were saying Hindu or something else here. Somebody could be of these type of religion. This might be the most calm person in the world or something, but you might drive them crazy. You might drive them crazy, okay? 5 of Pentacles. All right. This person was blocking forward movement for the sun and also leaving somebody out in the cold, the sun or the sun's counterpart. Okay. And again, we got a King of Cups in reverse, because this is not the sun. The sun is going to continue to shine. The sun ain't going to hide from the sun. The sun ain't going to hide from nobody. So if one of my twins is speaking on something that's more elevated than what I'm saying, let me hear what they got to say, because I ain't seen it. Somebody want to send somebody away. Somebody wants you to go to calmer waters, but somebody's blocking this here. Okay? Or they don't want you to leave. Okay? The 5 of Wands in reverse. Somebody's still letting these children, or these bad children, or these bad police officers or whatever beat up on somebody. I mean, it's just, yeah, and breadcrumb somebody or try to make somebody like a beggar here. And somebody feel like they made their final decision, and that's what's going to be revealed to people, and that's what's going to bring the pain. Mm-hmm. Because somebody is not just a little black cat on this path. Yeah, we got a king of swords that might not be in good shape here, but he's still holding up. He's trying to wait for somebody until they get somewhere, but I just don't know what. Somebody is not getting the message here, okay? But I feel like somebody is a liar. Whoever this is that's breadcrumbing or giving this dog a bone, this person is a fucking liar. Somebody is a straight liar. And somebody's not going back and forth about something because this King of Wands is still coming to poke somebody. Somebody is still fucking on somebody. They can even be doing this to the Holy Spirit because somebody not, and people think it's funny or something like this. I don't know what this is. Okay. Somebody could also be using a child or something like this for the child's womb. They could have this could be like they only let my children have this access to this spec technology to ruin me or something. And so this could be somebody speaking to these children on the other side or in the sleep realm with everybody else and me not being privy to what they're saying. So if somebody did rip out somebody's womb or do damage to somebody's womb, I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? Or the Ace of Cups, I wouldn't know. But I'm always still going to have a full connection to source, which is in me. Right? And I feel like this lie that somebody told is about to end them in a fucked up ass place here. Because somebody is not, I'm not carrying your burdens. And I already been cleared of mine, so I don't need nobody teaching me a damn thing. We got the Three of Swords. You either fucking with me now or you not. Eight of Swords in reverse. Somebody is trying to put either me or this twin or something in. Now, I don't know what this twin been doing. I ain't connected to him like that no more. So, I don't know. If he didn't do some funny shit, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Yeah, a branch that came out and devoured her shoots. But this is in reverse here. She is now without a strong branch, a ruler's scepter. Now, I feel a strong branch of government or a strong branch or something here, but I'm seeing this hermit energy here, okay? Somebody could be, it's in reverse. It was in reverse there, but somebody could be saying that and it may not be true. Or again, this could be a mother figure here and they don't have that star no more. Now they just have a flame or fire or something here, okay? Or somebody can't produce seed or something like this. But again, somebody already hid a lot of these stars somewhere here, okay? It's like a whole bunch of grown-ass people that know what the fuck it is, man. And it's like, you know how a baby be at the damn, they want me to do. I seen this doctor the other day, and he did this video where he was giving a child some shots. And he was like, boop, doop, doop, boop, 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 like playing with he was showing him the shot, and he was doing this or whatever for about a good 3 to 5 minutes. And then he went and got the real one and he put it back. And then he, started playing around with him again. Then he took off the cap and he started playing around. He was like, boop, boop, boop. And he gave him the shot. And the boy was like, he really didn't know that he got the shot. He was distracted enough. It's like, you want me to do that with you. And I'm not fucking doing that.